We were in a house. We were doing good. You know, we were planning, painting the baby room, and then I guess the best way to put it is the only thing that's predictable about life is the unpredictability.
I lived a lot of my childhood as a homeless youth.
It attacks your dignity, sense of pride that you have. Because again, I mean, a man should take pride in being able to provide.
I couldn't even think beyond the day-to-day.
I had an awesome job. He had a job that was supplemental to my job. We moved from a duplex into a house, and within a couple months we lost it all.
Then we moved into the hotel and lived there for 9 months, almost a year or something. And we're home. Well, you gotta have, you know, for an apartment, you gotta have money. You gotta have the deposit. You gotta have normally first and last month's rent. You also have to be caught up on all your other bills, your electric, your gas, you know, they're not gonna turn on any service for you, and you can't move in any place without service turned on.
When you have an eviction against you, nobody's going to rent to you. Nobody will rent to you. Once you have an eviction on there, they see you as the lowest of the low.
But the hotel itself, when we moved in, you know, we only had enough to get a week. And so keeping up, you know, working 40 hours a week, I was making like $8 an hour or something. You know, I got to pay, it was like, at that time, it was like $200 a week just to stay there, you know, and then you got to buy food and diapers and gas in the car. I mean, and that's just, you know, I was maybe bringing home $250 a week.
We didn't wake up that morning and say, you know what, let's stop going to work, let's stop paying our bills and see where we land. You know, that wasn't the idea. It wasn't what we planned on doing. And I mean, but life just throws you curveballs.
There's a polar bear in my Frigidaire.
Budgeters, counselors, computer labs, personal coaches that are going to help you get through the program. It's just like, man, this is what we needed. We needed somebody to help us work through this difficult time. The staff here is very knowledgeable.
The entire program was completely different from the different programs that we'd been in before. They were helping us as a team. I was able to watch her and what she was doing, the things she was learning. I was also learning on my own the different programs that they were providing here. You know, I felt a sense of hope that this wasn't something that I was trapped in.
Thank you for the chance to breathe, the chance to not worry about, do I have enough money to stay in a hotel for this week? The chance to save the money to get ourselves out of the situation that we got ourselves in, the education to get ourselves out of the situation we got ourselves in, and the chance to have the opportunity to grow.
I've totally changed as a person. As like from last year to now, you wouldn't believe, you know. Like I called my brother, and I was like, you won't believe what happened. I was like, I got the job working for the government, and he was like, what? He was like, I was like, I know, right? It's gonna be Charlotte's new Facebook status.
Being able to have that hope at Community Link, they showed me, okay, what is it that you're interested in? I never really thought about it. And so what is it that you're good at? What is it that you're interested in? And they helped me along that path. And with that, when I realized I didn't want to make the decision to go to school, Community Link helped me to find scholarships and different programs that I could get into in order to get in. And so that's what's happened.
Building on top of building, you know, each block on top of each block, you know, each brick on top of each brick, and then you get a beautiful masterpiece at the end. It's just a house, you know, it just all comes together, and it started here.
The support is amazing. To hear other stories and to know that you're just not that only person who's going over these trials and tribulations. There's so many people out here that are experiencing these issues that it's just a blessing that there's a program like this available to families.
Community Link is, it's a new chance, you know, it's another chance. It is hope, it is support, and it is gaining knowledge.